Can a man really find true happiness? You know, can he find his fairy tale? Well, some old cowboy once told me that to search for it was like trying to lasso the moon. And he was right, for the most part. But you see, every now and again, someone special comes along. Someone who finds the key. Someone like George. But life for George wasn't always sunshine and roses. I'd put it another way. Some of us are simply born lucky.
Crush the ball. Slay it!
Oh! Oh!
What are you doing?
Oh, balls is coming!
Christ. Doctor. Is there a doctor on the course? Somebody get me a doctor!
For every child born under the smiling face of fortune, another gets dumped into a raw deal. So George was gypped at birth. And he'd be gypped again.
How's Captain Long Johns?
You see, George was, you might say, condemned by the odds.
To hunt the duck, you've got to be the duck. If you can't see the duck, you got to listen for the duck. Now hush up and think duck.
Happy birthday! Here you go, there were complications. Sorry.
Now I'm sure you're getting the picture. I mean, have you heard of a man being allergic to music or born without buttocks? Well, it all happened. And it happened to George. Although he was dealt a busted flush, George was no monkey. He played his cards with the prudence of a man who knew the deal. He didn't so much live life as survive it.
Come on, relax.
Coming and I love you.
I love you a lot.
Oh, Jesus Christ, you're so filthy cute.
Get over here, you. The shit out of you.
Love is so easy to find tonight.
See you after the holidays, Doc.
Yeah, right. Okay, good luck. Right. Let's horse that tooth out of your fucking face and let me get on with my breakfast.
Now you've heard of the monk who finds fulfillment by starvation and punching himself. Well, perhaps a man can only be granted true happiness if the mountain he climbs is steeper and sharper than it's obliged to be. The hungrier you are, the sweeter the pie. Well, that's how it was for George. He was given his Kilimanjaro, and he kept on climbing.
Hello, the police. It's you again, Quasi. If I ever find you, I'll murder you.
So, as it had happened 1,000 times before, George wakes up in that most familiar of surroundings. It was routine, standard, the spud of his grub.
Yoo-hoo!
But today is different. She is there. That morning, George sailed into uncharted waters. The tides are turning, George. I guess they had to.
Caroline! Caroline, you're spilling piss on yourself. Go home, Caroline. Just go home.
Jesus, that was close.
Now I'm sure there's more than a couple amongst you who are thinking, how about the fairy tale? You've made us a promise and they're meant to be kept. Well, hang about. We're not done yet.
Lord, what a life. Now everything is pie in the sky. Winter's done,
George? George! Georgie, Georgie, George. George. Can you hear me, George? George? Can you hear me? Good luck to you, George.
Each day a joy, each day a treasure. Nothing's ever a chore, it's always a pleasure.
Hi, George. I heard that you've been nominated for the best guy in living memory.
It's out of my hands, Bri. Say, we're having a boat party when the sun goes down. Why don't the both of you swing by?
Jesus Christ, George, thanks. I'll see you later, George.
Hey, George. Thanks for saving my life those 3 times.
I did what I did, Candy. No regrets.
Call me if you feel like a threesome.
Would you mind if I...
Oh, you looked great, George.
Hey, George. Congratulations on the Nobel and the World Cup and the invention
Lance,
and the cure
please.
and that whole Holy Grail thing.
Cool down!
Sorry, George.
It's forgotten, Lance. See you on the moon Friday week.
Thanks, George.
A golden age has begun. There's plenty where before there was none.
And George and his Caroline lived happily ever after. Yeah, I know. So it's all in his head. But answer me this. Where else does it need to be?
A golden age has begun. There's plenty where before there was none. Who would have known but God alone? It could ever be so much fun. Each dog has its day, so let the gods behave as they may.